I've definitely seen the Ness, but I think at this portion of bracket, it should be the Steve show, or Alex, excuse me. And then, of course, Doramigi. What more needs to be said about them that we have not said a million times throughout the course of this weekend? That's right, your champion for sure of Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, freshly ranked #1, Doramigi, not really coming over here too many times. I think Level Up Expo and Battle of BC are the only times that he's come to NA in general. So really cool to see a brand new face on #1, the 4th ever person behind MKLeo, Aquila, and Spargo.
Yeah.
And let's see what he's made of, man. I mean, this is one of those players that I think a lot of people had their eyes on if they were true ball knowers, right? Like,
For sure.
You watched a lot of Japanese tournaments. But again, not showing up in NA will keep you off a lot of people's radars. Impossible to ignore Doramigi at this point.
I mean, I think it just goes to show like how talented this player is to get #1 and to only be, on the state soil for, what, 2 times you said? I mean, I think that says a lot about their gameplay. So let's see if they can rise to the occasion here. Syrup, of course, no slouch at all. Getting hit with the backswing of these arms right now is Syrup. He's getting a little sticky right now. You got to get him out that corner and fast. Oh, my goodness. And I forgot, you can't even go for like high recoveries or even like high blocks on the way back because I can swing just as hard in the air. Doramigi right now looking good right here in game #1.
Man, when Doramigi won Level Up Expo, it did not even look particularly close against anybody,
No.
by the way, including all the best Steve players that NA has to offer. So I wonder if we're going to see a repeat performance of that this weekend. So far, obviously making a clean run through the winner's bracket. Things are boding well for him.
Well, let's see how it all shakes out. Doramigi right now, of course, playing with a lot of pressure on their back. Syrup right now bringing the pressure in the corner. A little bit off the mark there with that short hop back here, but imagine we'd see that situation set up multiple times here.
Jumping over the minecart as you must, but Syrup not really even with any resources to capitalize on that. Okay, there we go. Carting him off to the right side of the stage. You're going to even up the stocks, but once you're off stage, it almost feels like it's guaranteed death against Min Min, especially one this good.
Okay, yes, using the Ram arm just to stop him from getting to the ledge, and then sheesh.
Ram into the Dragon Laser, just going to clean that one right up. Yeah, it feels like the percent is often irrelevant, too.
Yeah. Especially for 2 characters kind of designed like this. I mean, obviously you need percent to get KOs, but I mean, with how efficient these 2 characters are in the right hands, I mean, you can lose stocks at 60 given the right setup.
Very true. I feel like it's a little harder for Steve to get those kills, though. I mean, you have to do several no-impact land up air combos and get the full ladder going, right? This is kind of a taste of his own medicine, it feels like, where Min Min is certainly not playing the same game as the rest of the cast.
Yeah. Gets that back throw, of course. This is a game that we know all too well. You're off stage versus Min Min. Got to see what the adjustment's going to be right now. Right, we are cycling through the arms, and we are cycling through this set here. Game #1 belongs to Doramigi. Wow. Now, my question is this, Max. Do we see Ness at all in this set, or do we just stay Steve? I feel like we stay Steve the majority of this, right?
I think we got to stay Steve. The main reason I'd say we don't go Ness here is because Ness either has to take a really long time to go for PK Thunder to recover, or has to go for a very predictable air dodge to the ledge. Most characters have a lot of trouble hitting that air dodge to the ledge, but Min Min is not one of them. She has so many active frames on stuff like the Ram forward smash, or really just any of the arms, are a huge thorn in Ness's side trying to get back to the stage. So I think Syrup should stay on Steve the whole time, but that said, I mean, is that even going to be any better? Yeah, we've seen how characters like Cloud and Sephiroth can be difficult for Steve because they have enough reach to hit through the blocks.
Yes.
Min Min can do that way better than any of those characters.
He most certainly can. I think where I was going with it was, well, you do have Ness and that ability to kind of force advantage and just, again, forward air off stage, Nair, forward air off stage. PK Thunder now, she's trying to recover, but of course that's all step with the implication that we will break that physical zone that are those arms. As you can see right now, we are breaking some zones here on Syrup's side. Electrifying opening, despite not having the proper resources on deck here. Oh my goodness.
Hit already? Was that 82 after the hit?
Dude, yes.
Oh my god. And by the way, I just want to clarify. Min Min, I don't believe, can punch through the blocks, but if you break one piece of the wall, then you can reach all the way through.
Yeah.
And also, part of the reason Cloud and Sephiroth are so good is because, against Steve, because you can challenge Minecart and Anvil with massive disjoints.
Yes, you can.
Min Min's are twice as long.
I'm pretty sure she can laser through the block too, right? Like if the dragon came out, she
I
can
would
laser
guess
through.
that, yeah. I know for sure the laser does not stop on a wall like that.
Yeah, not quite as efficient as what Sephiroth and Cloud are bringing to the table, but still holding their own right here is Doramigi. Both sides right here, 2 stocks apiece. Syrup right here looking a little bit more at home in this game #2. Right as I say that, getting thrown out the house. Off stage here, and yes, my God, corner control on the ready here for Doramigi.
Steve's recovery is normally so tough to challenge, but Min making it look effortless here. Doramigi, wow, the megawatt into the block, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I always get a little satisfaction out of seeing Steve players not tech their own blocks. You're my dog. I hate it had to be you, but that one kind of felt good. Getting carted off, but can he complete the stock? Yes, he can. Absolutely beautiful. I love the adaptation there to go for the one nair as well to push Doramigi a little bit further out, making sure he couldn't recover.
There's great patience right there, just situational awareness. Being able not to falter in some of those high-stakes situations. And as it stands right here, Syrup all over Doramigi right now, just trying to find this correct opening. Not very many opportunities to break that physical zone that are those arms that Min is blessed with.
Oh, so tricky at the ledge, too. Hold on. Some more optimal stuff right there. Doesn't cash out with up smash. This back air is just fine for me. Let me keep you off stage in the corner. And Syrup, oh my God. Another amazing adaptation to his combo, throwing the minecart in there instead of another aerial.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing here from Syrup. And anytime you catch Doramigi hanging out at the ledge, just the presence of Steve is forcing these awkward recoveries back to the stage, rolls in, you know what I'm saying, catching it with up smash, or trying to catch it with up tilt or up smash at that. You know, high recoveries in. Syrup's certainly looking for stuff like that. But the positioning advantage belongs to Doramigi right here at this point. Trying to catch you at that ledge, caught you hanging out. And Doramigi right here bringing the pain and the mid-set pop-off.
What do you even do, genuinely? Especially when you're at a high percent and you get limited ledge invincibility. It just feels like there's no escape. And Syrup had the blocks underneath him too. He could have tried to plank to refresh that invincibility. But guess what? When you're fighting Min, she can reach below the ledge and hit the planking Steve.
Min can do things your favorite player can't. Your favorite character cannot.
I'm not going to lie, man. The more I watch Doramigi, the more I think Min might win this matchup.
Yeah.
It's the same sauce that gives Cloud and Sephiroth an edge. Maybe not enough to actually be positive in the matchup, but just times 10 when you have this much reach, this much kill power.
Yeah, just really bringing that level of pressure to in the corner. Not very often where, you know, you see Steve hanging out at the ledge, you approach it, and then you see a Steve player of this stature really sweat a little bit. But Doramigi, of course, bringing the heat right now. Syrup, of course, on the way back, caught in the corner. Looking for the up tilt on the roll in. Get pivot grab. Woo!
Honestly, it shocks me more when I see Doramigi not kill somebody off one interaction.
Bro.
And look at that. Just going off stage, challenging Steve's up B effortlessly. So much coverage with the wide swing of the neutral air. And we're going to see a clean 0 to death. Syrup responding with a vengeance, though. Going to take 70% off one opening. All right.
Listen, I might be dragging it out. I think Min, the right hands, you know, Doramigi's great. Syrup, obviously a phenomenal player. I do think, and I've always said this, always feel like Min is definitely upper echelon in the game. I'm talking like top 10, bro. And you know, the set that actually convinced me was Esam Min when we did Gama Online during the pandemic. I can't remember who was playing it, or maybe it was Riddles. I think it was Riddles. And just how easy that matchup looked. I mean, just the lopsidedness and dealing with somebody off stage makes it that much more difficult to try to overcome, bro.
Bro, if you don't have the rushdown capabilities of Fox or somebody like that, this character feels unbeatable.
Yeah.
And Doramigi really showing that it can be done at a high level in real time at these tournaments.
That's right. Now, all glaze aside, I got to give it to Syrup as well, too. Syrup, of course, no slouch, and definitely trying to hold their own, but in a very similar fashion to what we've seen with Hurt and Zamba. I mean, you are surviving in the match, but not quite thriving in any of these interactions. I want to see if you can figure out a way here to get some proper setups. Oh, spot dodges on the cart, up tilt. Nothing off the anvil. I was for sure we're going to see up smash there.
Yeah, Doramigi handing out freebies too. That pivot grab facing the wrong way, but Syrup not even capitalizing, going deep for the edge guard. He knows he can make it back, but not without some resistance. We're going to see Doramigi find the up throw kill as well. Oh,
wow.
Man.
I mean, just showing a complete display of what Min can do. I forgot she even had to throw at that percent. Wow. All right, we'll go for Nair, taking away that top platform, forcing the high recovery back in.
Bro, Syrup responding to 60 damage. This character is ridiculous. Another 20 and counting for your trouble. You're stuck at the ledge as well. Steve, blessed with some good reversal tools, right? If you have to get up close to challenge minecart and anvil, they can lay the hurt on you, but my lord, it looked like he had nowhere to go. And Doramigi cleaning that one up, 3-0, advancing to the winner's side of top 8, saying that #1 ranking is not a fluke.
No.
That is not some off-season stuff. No, I am that good.
Yeah, you know what? It just kind of reinforces, you know, the idea that if you grind and you work hard enough at anything, like you can be number one. I know Spargo wanted it for a handful of months to years, and actually got it. Was able to smack everybody.